Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm so glad that you guys decided to stop here and take a look at my video. I plan on doing a few sit-down sessions because I have a lot to talk about. But most recently, honestly, I have a lot going on in my mind. He's kind of been off the charts. At this moment, I am coming down off of one of my medications I've been on for over... It's like 2009, stopped working for me. It's a benzodiazepine. I don't want to be on it anymore. It doesn't work for me. It doesn't have those effects of taking my anxiety away. In the process of getting that, I started off on 2.5 milligrams and I am down to a quarter of a pill, which is great. So I won't be on it anymore, which is what I'm hoping for. Because it's like something that gives me anxiety, because with my seizures in the past, that was my biggest problem, is I had to get on medications, and this was like my comfort medication, because when I had that, there was like no worries in my head that I was going to have seizures, so that medication made me feel more safe than anything. Last night, I visited my dad. He ended up going to the hospital last night. He has really high blood pressure, like ridiculously high. I don't remember like the exact numbers, like, let's just give a ridiculous number because this is real. It's like, one of them yesterday was like 200, over 132. Like, people don't normally run that. Now, my dad runs a really high blood pressure, and it's not the norm for him, like the nurse said last night, or the paramedic. He has an aneurysm in his stomach, and they checked that a few days ago. Well, obviously they're not around, so they checked that again. They did a CT scan. He's just not feeling that great. He has a lot of health problems, my dad. Maybe in like past year, me and my dad have gotten a lot closer than we were before. A lot has changed. We've both grown up, and honestly, I'm really appreciative of it. I am so frightened for my father's life. He was sent home like normal. They didn't have him hooked up on anything. Now, if you go into a hospital, you think that they would automatically hook you up when your blood pressure's high. He didn't get a lot of attention there. It's almost like you don't want to go there, because if you go, they're not really going to treat you like you're an emergency. To me, that's an emergency. I ended up going there last night. Mom's foot is still broke, so she's starting to get around more, but she hasn't been able to get around that much. Oh, my dad called the ambulance last night because he's been having like pains in his stomach. He wasn't really sure what that was. He still doesn't know, and it's back. It had left by the time he left last night, and so we don't really know what's going on with him. Let's have an appointment with his heart doctor soon, so that's good. They checked his pancreas. A lot of problems. He has COPD, he's had a heart attack, he's had congestive heart failure. And these are things that are really hard for me to talk about. It really digs deep into my soul. Getting harder is really scary. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this. Hopefully this is a little relatable. I realize that I need to clean my lens. I can see fingerprints on it. Hopefully you won't see fingerprints throughout this video. So many things come along when you get older. Like, everything obviously gets older. Your parents get older. Everything around you gets older, obviously. Everyone grows. And my biggest fear with my anxiety has always been death. I don't like to admit to that because it's even scary for me to talk about. It's things that I avoid talking about, but recently I've kind of had to talk about it a little more because it has a lot to do with my anxiety. I'm very close to my parents. I have been most of my life. Like I said, me and my dad recently had just like started to become really close again, so I'm really thankful for that. Me and my mom are close as well. We always have been close. Parents aren't in that great of a health, and they live not that far from me, but I can't walk there. I wouldn't want to walk there. It would take a really long time. My dad and my mom do so much for us. You have to start taking over these responsibilities, like health-wise, because it just gets hard. You don't lose it, but it's a lot to fight for. So me, as being an only child and their daughter, I've tried to take on some responsibilities for them. I mean, I am 31. I'm getting older. I'm not a child. I know what to do. So why not help them and make things a little bit smoother for them? So that's what I've been doing. I mean, I love them so much. They have always 100% had my back. I never had a foul relationship with my parents at all. My mom lost her mother and her father at very young ages. I was 9 when my Mimi passed away, which was her mother. Her father died, my grandfather, when I was born, probably like a few days after. So I never really got to see him. And so my mom was cut short. Time with her family. And I never want that to ever happen. And when you get older, it's inevitable that someday your life will be changed. So this isn't going to be like a insane long video. I plan on recording more videos so that I have more content to put up, because I feel really bad. Like, I feel like I'm late, I'm not being on time, and people might start getting annoyed with me. When that's not what I'm doing, my health problems really make it hard for me, because I'll like be like, yeah, I'm recording today, and then like an hour or two later, I'm like, I need to go to bed, I have no energy for the day. So it's really hard. I wanted to get something up, mostly like explaining some things that have been going on with my life so you guys understand a little bit more. Quitting cigarettes has been great for me, great for both me and Megan. She's been smoking since she was 12. She took her nicotine patch off like a day after me. I took my nicotine patch off, man, I was only on it for like, I want to say like 2 weeks. And then I just didn't change it for like right away, and I was like, wow, I don't think I need it. And it was kind of good because the nicotine patches, like, I didn't have to get rid of so much at once. Normally I'd get up in the morning, have a cigarette, eat, have a cigarette. It was everything. So changing that actually worked a lot better, doing that first with the nicotine, because I didn't have to get rid of just the behavior behind it or the addiction behind the nicotine. I could do one and then I could do another. So we've quit. It's been over a month now, a month and 4 days. I'm getting my taste is coming back. I don't know, they call it like rose tongue. When you're really sick, you'll get like a plaque on your tongue. I don't know, it's really weird. Like, I know like tar goes on your tongue and you lose taste buds. So when you quit, you can taste more food. But mine was always really pasty, and the doctors were always like, what is going on? Well, I didn't feel good. I told them, like, it wasn't fake. I wasn't lying. Dealing with a lot of mental health. Very relatable to people. I feel like a lot of people need to hear some of the stuff I have to say. Because if you watch this video and you don't understand anxiety, it's not going to make much sense to you. So I'm not going to explain it too hard or go too much into it, because I do want to make a video about that, which I'm hoping in the next couple days I can do that. I will be posting this video today, though, first before any of those, so just keep an eye for when that comes out, because in the next couple days, that's what I'll be doing, is recording and posting, well, recording, editing, and posting. I'm trying to get better at my skills. I've never been, like, in recording and editing. Like, that was never really my thing. I didn't really know what I was doing when I started. It was kind of like, I was guessing. I wanted Megan to edit. I had never done this in my life. But I would never regret it. You guys, this has been so amazing. It's like my outlet. I can, like, explain everything that's going on in my head, and people will get this. Like, are judgmental people out there, but I need to get the word along. People need to know. My stomach's been My cold's gone. Stuffy nose. But that's about it. I do have more to talk about, like I said, but I'm gonna have sit-downs so I can talk about more and not be holding, you know, the camera in my hands. Also, I have like a fancy camera, but it's not like a vlogging camera, so basically I'm like looking in there and hoping that you guys see my face. It was a late night. I didn't get to sleep in. The cats got in the cupboard and pulled down all their toys. I'm so glad that they didn't get their treats, but they got some catnip, so they had a good night. I'm getting my word out. I mean, I have Crohn's. Why do I, like, if I'm not feeling good, I need to show you guys, like, the raw. I need to show you how it is, what it's like, the tears, the pain, because nobody will understand unless I explain that to them. So, I'll be back, you guys. Bye. Definitely forgot to finish my vlog yesterday. I've been, like, super tired, not much energy. My stomach's really been bothering me the past, like, couple days. I had to reschedule my CAT scan, and that's actually on Monday because when I was supposed to have it, because they never actually scheduled it, it was a big mess. We had like miscommunication, I guess. I had told them when they originally called that I didn't want to have my CAT scan until I talked to my doctor, and they said okay. Well, they never got back to me. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why are you not getting back to me? And so I called them, and I was like, well, I can't have an appointment with my doctor, so therefore I had to reschedule my stomach doctor's appointment too, because I didn't have the information I needed for it. So I had to reschedule that, and then I had to reschedule for my CAT scan tomorrow, 9:30 I think, and it's a contrast one, so they can like go through my bowels and stuff and check them out, see how they're doing, if they could see anything that they couldn't, the procedure of the colonoscopy or the endoscopy. So basically that's what that is. I have to go in an hour early so I can drink the contrast, and then I need the CAT scanner, and they'll check on my intestines and all the areas around it, make sure, see what's going on. I also need to get blood work, and I probably should get that done soon. One thing I don't mind doing is always checking up on my blood work and stuff, because I know that's like the least of my problems. So that's tomorrow. I'm still kind of nervous about it because I'm a procedure person. I mean, it's a CT scan. It's not harmful. Nothing hurts. Why am I scared? It's the point of going and actually doing it. So yeah, that's a big deal. I said I wasn't going to do a long video, but here I am doing a long vlog. I just find it like so much easier to just continue to vlog because I just like have so much to talk about, like so many random topics, and I want to be able to get those out there. So I don't want to make like a trillion videos. I want to kind of go with my health and stuff, but I also like want to tell you guys some stories about my past too, because I like to lighten things up a little bit and kind of bring some funnies in, so that not everything is so serious. I also want to do more challenges with Megan, which we will be soon. She is going to be starting her Twitch eventually. She's really excited to start that, and I'm super excited for her to start that too. She has a channel, but it's not really active for that stuff. She has a channel, and it's for our paranormal ghost investigations that we've gone on. She has that. I'd also like to do stories on that sometime too, but I feel like I'm just so scattered. Like, I just have so much information to tell you guys. I feel like my complexion is better. I don't have like this pasty white tongue. See? Pasty white tongue, and even the last time I went to a hospital, they were like, what's wrong with you? Like, is that normal for your tongue to be like that? So, I'll end this here, and I'm going to edit, and later today, maybe tomorrow, I'm going to write down a list of things that I want to do. If you guys have any specific questions, things that you want to know more about, because I get very scattered-brained, if If there's specific things that you guys want to know more about, please tell me, because I don't mind talking about it. Kind of gives me a direction on where you want me to go. If you guys want to listen to story times, let me know that. Just give me ideas on what you guys want. I mean, like I said, I have a lot that I can tell you. I'm not running out of things to say. Talked to my dad this morning, and he is feeling better, which is, thank God. So yeah, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button below. And see that little bell there? Click on that little bell and it'll give you notifications every time I post a video, so you'll never miss out on any of them. So have a great day, and I will see you later this week. Bye!